Their blood boils like the sea, raging with hunger. Kronos Rising Plague, the 2016 short story by Max Hawthorne. The sequel to Kronos Rising and the prequel to Kronos Rising Kraken, it is The In-Betweener. The plot: Ron, a disgruntled and grouchy paramedic, soon has his work cut out for him. After a cruise liner mysteriously loses a guest to one of the dreaded Chronosauruses, said guest fiancé is dropped off at the nearest town. She is in shock, but there is something else amiss. Soon after biting down on Ron's arm, there is an infection spreading and a plague is commencing. So basically, it's an aquatic take on the zombie apocalypse formula. There are certain things that happen to Ron, but I don't want to delve too far into the spoiler territory. Read the book for yourself, because I'm glad to say that Max has done it again. While short stories are not my favorite reads, they are more of a fun time passer than a story to get invested in. For the most part, I can say that Kronos Rising Plague is a 70-page story that is so worth your time. This is definitely a bunch of really good ideas meshed into one awesome short story, as well as a whole bunch of great ideas meshed into an overall story universe for our story timeline for the Kronos Rising series as a whole. The gore, while there are some disturbing, gross-out moments, there isn't much carnage to be found in this book. This is sort of a starting point of the chaos which would eventually ensue. Kronos Rising gave readers their first taste, and Kronos Rising Plague gives us a second sample for us to try. How nice of it. At the end of the day, it is not just about the creatures, it's also about what issues these prehistoric predators can cause just by being here. Overall, I give Kronos Rising Plague a 4 out of 5. It is a short story that is well written, fast-paced, and about halfway through carries a level of dread that weighs not only on the characters, but the reader's sense of hope, even if you've already read Kronos Rising Kraken and know the outcome. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horrors Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and leave comments and subscribe.